right.
I keep just forgetting we're on a pod because I just think we're hanging out.
Yeah, we have to remember that we're recording.
Keep forgetting
and people
that.
are going to listen to this. Hopefully.
No, get out! Just kidding. Thank you so much.
Bye.
God, thank God he's gone. Like, now we can start taking our clothes off. Hi.
Hi.
We're Claire Sunby.
And Sarah Perry.
And this is Very Good Girls.
We rehearsed that.
Yeah. We rehearsed it for weeks.
But this week...
We've been very bad girls.
Well, let's talk about the name of the podcast and how we... Okay, so we wanted to do a bunch of different things. And I told people we were starting a podcast and they wanted to know what it was called.
Yeah.
And we were originally going to be Four Tits.
It was just our dad's thought it should be
I thought... I was like, there's got to be nothing out there that's called this or whatever. And then a friend of ours said, you cannot have a podcast called Four Tits because it will get flagged everywhere. And I didn't know that. So
yeah, I don't know anything.
Then John, my husband.
Her husband.
Said
famously, I was friends with him before I was friends with you.
All right, they'll never let me down. Who cares?
He
Why do
brings it
people
up-
care about that shit?
he brings
I was
it up
friends
all the
first with
time.
him. John cares so much about that. I'm like, I brought you into this scene, you loser.
Yeah, you did.
Like, you came from Florida. Like, you didn't know I was friends with Claire for... I don't even know how that happened, first of all. How did he become friends with you first?
He came to my open mic.
Which one?
No, I've told you this when I used to run the open mic at Annoyance.
Uncle...
I know I've told you this story because he was coming to my open mic every week, and there was
every week?
a guy that was, like, objectively a very good-looking guy, and I remember I don't remember who it was, but someone was like, oh, Sarah Perry's boyfriend is here, and she pointed, and I thought she was pointing to the hot guy, and I'd only seen you on Instagram, and so I was like, oh, that makes sense, like, that guy's hot, she's hot, they were probably a good couple, and then, John was sitting next to the guy, and then I remember John went up and did a set, and I was like, oh, that little weird guy sitting next to Sarah's boyfriend is funny. And then I found out later, and I was like, wait, so
who was the hot guy?
I don't remember.
Come on.
I'm serious. I don't think he does stand-up anymore. I really cannot remember.
Mark Norman.
He had, he had, like, long brown hair, tall, very tall.
Jesus, he sounds like a model.
I can't remember. I really can't. This was, like, 4 years ago. And then he just came to the mic all the time, and we were buddies. And then I think the first time we met was at Laugh Factory, and I was like, "Oh, hey, I'm friends with your boyfriend."
When you
remember that?
You and I met,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
I do remember that. Yeah.
Anyway, sidetracked. Oh wait, but the name of the podcast.
Well, so then John was like, "What about you do the queefs of comedy?" Which I'm kind of regretting not doing.
That's funny. That's really funny.
Right? Like, I think that.
But I mean, I think that would probably get flagged too.
Absolutely. So.
Was he really proud of himself for
he
thinking
was
of
so
that?
stoked about that. He loved that he thought of that. And
really
I kind of wish so
we already made the sign.
We already made the
It's
sign,
too
but maybe we could, like, edit in parentheses underneath.
Yeah.
Every episode.
Make a little handmade one underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
like
should.
AKA.
Yeah.
The two queefs of comedy.
2 queefs. 1, 2. Oh, yeah, so we did a show 2 nights ago together.
Here at the world famous Laugh Factory.
World famous. And
where we met.
World famous. And I was hosting for my dear friend Paul Farvar. Shout out. Wow, he gets a shout out in the first episode.
He got a shout out in your fucking wedding, too.
Unreal.
Crazy.
He's blessed. That's a blessed
so
guy.
Blessed.
He's so lucky to be my friend.
He wouldn't even appreciate it.
He's so lucky to be my friend. And
he really is. You make him relevant.
So, yeah. So I was hosting, and the crowd was like, okay, right?
Whatever, who cares? Yeah, they were small. They were quiet,
small.
But it was a Monday.
It was a cold, rainy Monday.
Yeah. It was like what you could expect.
So we were I was interviewing you, and then what happened?
What do you mean?
The guy,
someone in the crowd.
How did it start?
He was like, we'd been doing the interview for a while, and we were both pretty drunk also. And then this guy was like, is this what it's like when you guys hang out outside of here? And at the same time, we both went, no, we're naked.
And then that got like the biggest laugh.
Yeah,
of the whole
it got
night.
a big pop.
It didn't get better than that.
It really didn't. I mean, I didn't see the rest of the show, but I can't.
Oh yeah,
imagine.
you fucking left.
I left with your husband to go.
Yeah, you did.
to go meet a man that I am kind of casually seeing. Who
A casual seer.
Sent you a long paragraph today.
You're gonna talk about that?
I'm gonna be vague.
Okay.
I'm gonna be very vague.
Then everyone should know that this is real. This is a real shit. This is real talk. This isn't scripted.
No, this is real. Like, it's already on Ashley Gavin's podcast. I famously have started sleeping with men this year.
Oh, wait, so I didn't listen.
On the internet. It's on the
So,
internet.
oh, okay. On her podcast, you talked about
Yeah,
this.
and her podcast gets so many listens. I mean, not as many as we're going to get, but hers
Totally.
has a lot of listens. And we just filmed one, just the two of us.
Okay.
When I was in New York. And I talked about that I am kind of going through, because I swear to God, I swear on my life, I never was attracted to men until this year. But I've had sex with a few guys, and of those guys, there's 2 that I've been attracted to.
Oh.
So, or 2 where I've been like, oh, I liked having sex with them. You know, it's like for every 10 women, there's 7 of the women I want to have sex with. For every 10 men, there's like maybe half of one.
I think you're just particular.
I'm just very particular, yeah. And I mean, I get into it a lot on Ashley's pod. But anyway, you've been a part of this journey for me pretty...
Yes, I have.
I'd tried being with guys in my early 20s and was not into it. And, like, I was just like, I don't know why I'm doing this. I just felt like I should because I'd never done it before. Mm-hmm. But, no, I mean, I've only ever dated women, that's always felt like what had felt natural to me.
So you've never had a boyfriend?
No.
Oh, they're the worst.
I've never gone on a date with a guy.
Oh, well, you gotta do that.
Oh,
what?
God.
So you're having sex with these guys, and
you're
not even making them take you on dates?
Don't make me sound like a whore.
I'm saying,
also not
get
a lot.
something out of it. Get a free
I've
sub or a
with
sandwich
like
or
4 guys.
something.
There was a guy that I was seeing that we went out for dinner a few times. I paid every time.
What? Claire.
He was a hobo.
Why are you fucking hobos?
He was a transient hobo man.
What are you talking about?
You know who I'm.
Oh, okay. You're being dramatic.
He's kind of a hobo.
Okay, oh my God.
He doesn't have a place that he lives.
Okay. Well, then technically, I guess you're
a hobo. He doesn't have.
Okay,
a place
technically,
where he
that
lives.
is the definition of the word. Yeah. Technically, you're right.
He would be like, I really want to see you and spend the night with you. It's because he didn't have a place to stay.
Ah! Okay, write that down. Like, what the fuck?
Hobo.
Can't wait to spend the night with you.
Yeah.
I know a few guys.
Well,
I know a few guys in comedy, and some, not a lot of girls, but I know 2 guys specifically that don't have. They live out of their car.
In Chicago comedy?
No.
Oh, okay. I mean, living
Different
out of your
city.
car sounds like very cool if it's like a choice.
Really?
If
I had a big car, I guess.
Like if you had like a
if I had an RV, fuck yeah, I could do that.
Would you do that? What if John was like, let's be on the road full time and live in a van together?
If it was so I follow some of those Instagram accounts, which
Yeah.
oh my God, I wish. Okay, we're gonna look it up after and we'll shout it out. Down. Do you know how to do that? All right. If there's something appearing right now, it means that we figured out how to do it. And
if not, we're just practicing fingering ourselves for later.
But it'll be right down here, the Instagram. I follow like 2 of them. They spent like hundreds of thousands of dollars to renovate either like a school bus.
Okay, yeah, I've seen those.
And then they're these fancy ass fucking with like a king size bed in the back, a full shower.
Could you and John do that though?
If it was fancy enough, yes, 100%.
Yeah.
And I could take Walter. And then Walter would be, if Walter could handle he can't though. He can't handle motion. He gets sick. There's so many things wrong with my goddamn cat, you guys.
Yeah, her cat is the most sensitive creature.
It's kind of like you.
Honestly, yeah. We both have 0 teeth.
Yeah, that too. But yes, if it was.
It's so funny when Walter bites. It's all gums.
It's just like a baby gnawing at you.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll cut this out or whatever.
Yeah.
Or maybe we'll cut all what we just said out and start right here now. There's like 5 or 10 or 15 men crushing on Claire right now, which is
That's
just
such an exaggeration.
It's no, but I think what happened was everyone thought you were gay for so long.
I thought I was too. I didn't lie.
Okay, and now guys are like, oh, like she actually likes guys, or like she might like guys.
I might.
Like I want her I want her to know my feelings about her, or that I'm interested, or whatever. And I'm not exaggerating. It's maybe a minimum of 5 guys, but it's at least 5 guys. And
Thank you for saying that.
I'm just sitting here like, nobody's got a crush on me because I'm married.
I have a crush on you.
Ew, even though I'm married?
Of course I have a crush on you. Everyone has a crush on you.
No, they don't.
I
Oh
have
my
a crush
God,
on
no.
you.
Oh, Sarah, your co-host.
Shut up.
Like 5 dudes. 5 dudes.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
It's 3.
Whatever. But it's 10. It's 15. It's like at least 7. It's 5. It's 5. It's 5. It's a lot, but that's what. Isn't it just interesting? Like if people don't know you're one way, they would you'll never. You know what I mean? You're out, and now people are like, oh. So how do you feel about that?
I mean, I have mixed feelings about it. Like, I don't want because I remember when I thought, maybe I want to try being with men, one of the biggest concerns was I was like, I don't want any of my male friendships to change. Like, I remember having, like, conversations about that with people. Just, like, that's, like, my biggest fear is that the dynamics of our friendship will change. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know. Or that, like, my close guy friends' girlfriends will feel uncomfortable. Because, like, the amount of times I've, like, gone on the road with guys and then their girlfriends aren't worried because they're like, oh, she's a lesbian. I wouldn't want them to feel, you know what I mean? I was just very, like, I don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable about this.
So you think you're not going to be able to do that anymore? Like, go on.
I mean, I think I will. It'll be fine. Yeah. Because it's not like but then I realized that I was being too in my head about it and that nobody's jealous in that way about things like that. And I was just being, like, paranoid and whatever, but... No, and I have such, like, established friendships with my guy friends, you know what I mean? Like, it didn't change any dynamics, really, at all.
Okay.
I mean, I think I had, like, one really good riff with Blake about it, where I was like, I don't remember exactly where we got to it, but I was like, you're still gonna be my friend, even though I might not be fully gay, and he was like, you being fully gay was the thing I hated about you.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, it's just like everyone is, and Blake is like, I had a really long, good talk about, he was one of the first person I talked to, and Blake was like, sexuality is a spectrum. So yeah, you're probably a little bit straight. He was like, and I'm probably a little bit gay. Like, it's okay. So.
Blake said that?
He did.
62-year-old Blake?
Yep, with a raging boner.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just kidding, Blake. You're gorgeous.
We love
and
you.
Young. Wow, we're giving shout outs to a lot of people.
A lot of Paul, Blake.
We didn't. Well, now we just gave Paul 2. But yeah, we need to like keep track of this and be like, or we'll just be like, we shouted out so many people. Yeah. We dropped so many bombs.
So
just
many
lie.
names.
We're just gonna lie.
Yeah, let's literally be like, we talked so much shit. We dropped names. Yeah.
Well, I don't. So a lot of people have asked me to do. Not a lot of people, but a few people. Have asked me to do podcasts in the past. I did have a podcast.
You haven't had
No, I did. I had one with my friend
Bleep
from college. We were best friends. It was called Lab Your Life. We did it in this room.
I did not know that.
Yeah, in this room.
Wait, this had to have been before my time.
Before your time. And we did it pantless. And we did it on, like, we had pictures on my...
God. Wait, where is it? How have I never heard of this? How have I never heard of this? Do I know anything about you?
It was so long ago. I've told you this.
I mean, you've told me about your best friend from college.
Yeah.
But I didn't know you.
Well,
guys
so
had a
we,
podcast.
so it was our stickers. So in this room, there used to be a big round table, and we would do the podcast here, and the mics were like attached to the table, and on the table, all these stickers of like comics and whatever. And so we had a Live Your Life sticker, and then we would take pictures on the stage, and we would be in blazers, pantless. And
That's
then
hot.
Curtis did it, like so many people. Oh my God,
That's
you could go back
hot.
and a few people have come back and been like, "Can you delete my episode?"
Are you serious?
Because I'm trying to get a job.
Is it on Spotify?
It was on. What was it on? It was I think it was just on like Spotify or iTunes or something.
I gotta go iTunes. I gotta go listen to it.
It's
Did you guys stop because of COVID?
We stopped being friends, and Curtis people have asked me why. I cannot remember why. She got a boyfriend, and they got really, really attached, and they were obsessed with each other, and then we just kind of fell out of touch. It's like one of the saddest things. And then like 2 years later, at like 10 o'clock at night, I was at a party. My phone rang, and it was from her.
What?
and I just ignored it. And then I never heard from her again. So I don't know if she like butt dialed me 2 years later and or thought about. But I've thought about her a lot. If
That's
that'd be
so
if she was
weird.
listening to this, I would love to reconnect. I'm 31 now, and
So how long has it been
I'm
since you've
married. But
talked to
I
her?
want to talk to you. I don't know. I you don't have a friendship like that where you don't remember how it ended. Is that
Yeah.
weird?
No, I have a lot of friendships like that
Where you
I'm-
don't really remember. It just
Yeah.
fizzled out.
Yeah, I think for me a lot of it is like, oh, we lost touch during COVID.
Maybe
and then just
but maybe it
never.
didn't. Maybe on her end, I did something. I don't know. Maybe I was so God. I was
We were
in my,
so busy.
I was so
yeah.
young.
Yeah, I mean,
I was like 22.
I have a lot of friends like that where I'll just look up and be like, oh my
God,
God, I
shit, that
haven't
was so
texted
long ago.
that girl in like 3 years and we used to be such good friends.
Maybe she has a different story. Maybe I was a cunt to her. I don't know.
Probably not.
I don't know though.
No, you would know. I don't know. That's so weird.
I don't know.
So,
But we
did
were.
the friendship ended and then the podcast ended with the friendship, or had
I
the
think
podcast?
the pod ended before. We were busy doing other shit and stuff.
Was she a comic too?
She was, but she didn't do a lot of stand up. We met in sketch class,
Yeah.
and we did the whole Second City stuff together, and we did college together. And there's a guy, it was me and two other guys. The four of us had like this tight knit friend group.
That's really sad.
Willem and Brock, shout out to both of you. I don't even know what they're doing anymore. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I have so many. We just stopped talking.
Yeah.
I got really into stand up, and not a lot of other people did, which sounds weird because I like literally went to school for comedy. A lot of people went like the improv or acting
Yeah.
route, but like maybe one or two people from my class went on to do stand up, and one of them.
From what I hear, the Columbia curriculum didn't have a lot of stand up in it.
No, it was just like right. It was just
like,
one
mostly
section
sketch
of
and
a
improv.
section.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it was my favorite part, like getting
Yeah,
to do
I mean,
it.
you're such a stand up. It's just who you are.
But I didn't know that. Like I was
Yeah.
so sure I was an improviser, and I was so sure that was the only way to like
Did you comedy?
do it.
Yeah.
And I did all of IO, and I interned there, and I did all of Annoyance, and all of Second City, and all the Conservatory, and then you get to a level, and then you audition for the big thing,
Yeah.
and then if you don't get it, which 1,000 people don't, and 2 people do, then I remember I was like, I didn't get it, and I was like, I never got main stage or whatever. I never got to the next level, and I was just kind of like, what do I do now? And they're like, oh, you just kind of wait for the next audition, and I'm like, no, I want to be doing comedy every night.
Yeah.
And even if it's an open mic or for like nobody. So then I got the serving job at Laugh Factory.
I mean, it all worked out.
Started doing the open mic there. Yeah. Yeah, but it's weird but I thought it's so weird because I was only in the improv scene, and I thought that was the comedy scene of Chicago.
Yeah.
I had no idea there was this other whole side, and they hate each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah.
And they talk shit on each other. But like people would ask me like, do you know so and so? And I would be like, oh no, because I wasn't in the stand up scene at that time. And then now I'm not in the improv scene anymore. People will ask, do you know
Yeah.
so and so? And I'm
There
like,
were times they're like, oh, my friend's a comedian. And then I'm like, what side? Like, what part?
good or evil.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I resonate with that. I did improv too before
I
stand
think
up.
a lot of people do.
Yeah. It's like a
good
pretty
for
easy
you.
transition.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's always annoying because people think that, like, when you tell them you do stand-up, they're like, oh, do you perform at Second City every night? And I'm like, no, that's improv and sketch.
Are you going to be on SNL tomorrow?
No, they rejected me.
Hey, you got close. You got close,
I got close.
girl.
That's sad about your friend, though.
I know.
Do you ever think about just, like, reaching out and being like, hey, was just, like, looking at old pics or whatever and thinking about you?
I have in the past thought about that, but now I'm like, it's way too long. It's way too long.
Okay, I don't know. I reached out to a bunch of college friends recently.
How do you start the conversation?
So because I feel really bad because my cohort in school was, like, really tight-knit. I had 16 classmates all 4 years in my conservatory program, and we were, like...
Oh, shit.
We were so close. Like,
Did you all fuck each other?
I mean, I would frequently make jokes about that, but no, I actually, like, only fucked one person in
Because theater kids are
college.
the horniest kids.
Yeah, a lot of... I was like, it was more like the musical theater in my acting majors.
Yeah, the musical theater kids
The musical
are the
theater
horniest
were, like, the
kids.
horniest. But of the 16 of us, I think a few of us dated each other, but it really wasn't bad. But like, when I went to New York a few months ago, I had some friends that lived there, and I was like, hey, I'm going to come to New York. I would love to reconnect. So then I went and reconnected with them, and then when I got back, I started texting people from my class of like, hey, I just went to New York and saw so-and-so and so-and-so, and it really made me miss you and, like, our whole class. Are you free? I'd love to grab you a drink. And I just, like, offered to, like, buy drinks for people, and then now I've, like, met up with, like, a few of them, at bars and stuff, and it's been like it's been like no time has passed.
I would love to do that, but I don't know how it really ended on my end. Like, I don't
Well, I
really
think you could just say that. You could just be like, "Hey, so much time has passed. I have such fond memories of our friendship. I don't really know how it ended. Life.
Maybe I'll wait for like a time hop to pop up with her.
Yeah,
Maybe,
I
like,
think you should text her.
I don't even know if I have her number still.
Message her on Facebook.
I don't know. This is weird.
I think it's
feel
not. I think it's
uncomfortable.
normal. It's like human connection to just be like, "Hey, was thinking about you. I think so fondly of our old friendship. Would love to catch up and buy you a drink and hear about what you're doing now."
This sounds like advice that my dad would give me or something.
I have said this to people where I have messaged people where I'm just like, I don't really know if I did anything.
Have you gotten one that's like, no, I don't want to connect with you, Claire?
No. But there is a girl that I'm kind of similar to you, where we were roommates for a period of time in college, and we had a few arguments as roommates, and I don't really know if she vehemently dislikes me or not, and I've thought about reaching out, because we have so many mutual friends that I've heard of like what she's doing, and I thought about being like, hey, so, I'm not really sure what happened with our friendship, but would love to grab a drink and hear about the show you're in if you're interested. But then I'm also like, would I be doing that just because I want to know out of curiosity what her narrative is? Or you know what I mean? I'm like, I really don't know. I don't know. Friendships are complicated. And it's like there's always...
And I was like a kid.
Yeah, we were college kids. We both came from like Midwest areas and moved to the big city and like went crazy. So that's just normal. We were children. We still are. I feel like I'm still
If
16.
I got pregnant today, I'd be like, oh my God, I'm a teen mom.
And I would do anything to help you with that baby.
I thought you were going to say abortion.
I was going to say that too, and then I was like...
lots of few listeners on that one. Yeah. Isn't that weird? I still do feel like a kid.
Yeah.
Like a girl.
Very good girls.
That's why we aren't called the very good women. We're not
We're
women.
little girls.
We're just tiny.
I'm a little girl. Do you think I look like a little girl?
Yeah, and that's why my favorite joke of yours is when you say you're 16.
I'm 16, yeah.
I don't know if that is a lot. I am 16, like the way you say
I'm
it.
16.
That's why it's funny.
I hope I never look any older than I look right now.
I think... duh, bitch. Everyone wants that. Why do you think
we put... Hot take. I hope I never age.
Take. I don't want to age. That's why we put shit in our faces.
I'm so sick of putting stuff on my face.
I would put stuff in my face too. It's like awful.
Like people that have perfectly clear skin, I can't be around them. Mm-mm. It's so annoying. Like I can't even do like I hate doing sleepovers with hookups because I'm like, no, I have to go do my skin routine. And like I can't do that with another person present.
Wow,
it bothers me.
You're that intense about it.
I mean, normally if I'm hooking up with someone and I end up spending the night, I just don't wash my face and just like sleep, whatever.
Sure.
Because I'm like, I would rather just do that than like have them watch me do all the steps that I need to do.
Got it.
I have a lot of steps.
How many?
Like 3 or 4.
Okay. Well, so I worked at Sephora.
Yeah. Oh, I remember.
R.I.P. To that.
We don't go there anymore.
No. No. Some of them might be listening. I loved it. I should correction. I loved the women I worked with. I loved the people
we love
the
them.
Men. And the men.
We love them.
I loved everybody I worked with. Honestly, I had no issues with anybody. And some of them came to some of my comedy shows, and I follow a bunch of them on Instagram, and they're all so nice and cool, and I miss them. But I didn't like the job. And then and I just didn't feel like I fit in because, and even though I worked at Ulta 10 years ago, so I have some experience, but like there was a time where we were like talking about how important skincare is and whatever, and they were like, think about your routine, everybody think about your routine from start to finish in the morning. And everyone was like, they were like, how many products do you use? Count them all. Everyone was like, and they took 5 minutes to, in their head, count everything. Meanwhile, I'm like 2? Like what?
What is your routine?
I don't do a lot.
What is it?
It's embarrassing.
I've seen you get ready, and you get ready really fast.
Yeah, I don't do a lot.
What do you do? Do you like wash your face every morning?
Yeah. And that's pretty much it.
You want moisturizer on it?
Not really.
Oh my God. Do you put sunscreen on?
Sometimes.
Sarah, you don't put sunscreen on every day.
No. You know what theirs were?
What?
In the 40s and 50s.
Okay, that's
and
crazy.
60s.
That's not possible.
I was like, we are not in the same.
40s and 50s of steps?
Yeah.
That's not possible.
Of products.
That's not possible. You probably save so much money though.
That's what I'm saying. How do you have money to? Can you afford? That's partly the reason why I don't do a lot. I don't have money. I'm saving a lot by not doing a lot. But
What face wash do you use?
It's embarrassing.
Why? It's like 3-in-1.
It's like Neutrogena.
That's fine. That's fine. I use Burt's Bees. That's fine. So when you wash your face, after that, you're just like, I'm done.
So I used to have, back when I worked at Ulta and beyond, and when I was in my 20s, I really gave a shit. And I would do eye cream every night. I would do moisturizer every night. I would do a little bit of toner, that stuff. Now, then it like just lessened and lessened. Like as I went on, I just cared less and less and got broker and did stand up. But
you wear makeup most days, right?
I do.
So I'm just confused as to, you wash your face. Do you just put makeup on your bare face?
No, I do either a moisturizer.
Okay.
And then a primer. And then I do the makeup.
Okay. I mean, the idea of you putting makeup on your bare skin without any, like...
sunscreen?
Barrier, I was, like, gonna lose my mind.
Why?
Because it's just, like, in my mind, like, most days I don't wear makeup. I'm wearing makeup today because I filmed a self-tape before this. But I, like, don't like the idea of the makeup being, like, in my skin. So it's like, you know what I mean? I put on moisturizer and then I put on sunscreen.
I think that's just a you thing. Is that a thing?
Like, I'm very anti-makeup. I only wear makeup if I, like, have a big show or I'm filming something. But if it's, like, me at Mugsy or, like, me, whatever.
Well, that's kind of what I am now. I don't do it I don't wear it at work anymore.
Yeah. Why? But it's like, I don't wear makeup because I'm, like, so crazy about, like, my
You're
skincare.
scared about your
skin health, yeah.
Where do you think that comes from?
My mom, my whole life being like, you wear your face every day, so better make sure it looks good.
Damn, my mom never said that.
Oh. No, my mom
she
would
said
always...
other stuff.
My mom would always be like, oh, no makeup today? You're so confident. I remember that's an actual thing she said to me once, and I was wearing makeup.
That's the most mom thing I've ever heard. That's so real. I love my mom so much, and she supports like my style, which I know is very hard for her probably. Like, look at me. And like, I remember the first time I got Doc Martens, and I was just like, what do you think?
Yeah.
And she just goes, they're very Sarah.
Oh my God, that's what she said to me about you. When I asked her, I was like, how do you feel about Sarah's tattoos? And she goes, they're very Sarah.
She like supports
it.
So it is cute, and she does it in a way that I know.
But your style is so you. I can't picture you in anything else.
I know, it's just like how it is. Yeah, it's just, but they've never ever.
Did you ever used to dress differently?
No, and no,
like
I probably started in like middle school dressing like this.
Yeah.
And
okay, you know what would be a fun day is if we did like style each other and like bring outfits for each other.
Okay,
that'd be really fun.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
Put here in the link. Put a suggest. I'm just kidding.
First style. Yeah. No, I have like an image of like how I would want to dress you.
Like you want me to be your little Sims?
You'd be naked.
Your little fucking naked Sims character. You sick fuck.
That's what I want.
All right. Let's do it. We're gonna have a bunch of stuff actually.
Okay, but when you put moisturizer on, what moisturizer is it?
Back to this.
Sorry, back to this. What moisturizer is it?
I've used many in the past. The one I'm using right now is from Sephora. I don't remember the brand.
You don't even know?
No, but
does your skin ever get irritated?
Not really.
Like you don't have any redness or anything?
I like breaking out right here, but I put makeup over it.
Yeah, I get breakouts around my chin when I'm gonna start my period, and I started my period today.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a sign. That is weird.
That I got my period today?
Yeah, on our first day.
Oh,
of the
that
podcast.
actually is weird. Yeah, I was relieved that I got it though, because like my vagina's been so weird the last week, like it's just been off. So I went and got that STD test, and it was negative for everything. I don't have any STDs. And then I was like, what is going on with my vagina? Because the woman on the phone was like, it's fine. Like, your vagina's normal. And then
a woman on the phone?
Yeah, I was like, well, it's not normal.
It's above average.
It's above average. And then I started my period, and I was like, oh, that's why it felt weird.
Oh.
I don't know. Sometimes it just feels off. It just felt off the last week.
Being a woman.
Plus, I also was famously a lesbian until, recently, and so my vagina's
That's
probably
true.
like...
Wait, so now you're going through, like, what everyone goes through when they lose their, like,
yeah,
virginity.
my vagina's like,
You think you're pregnant all the time. You're scared,
Yeah. I just, like, it makes me sad because I used to always be like, oh, I just have this... You know what? I don't want to...
All right,
I keep just forgetting we're on a pod because I just think we're hanging out.
Yeah, we have to remember that we're recording.
Keep forgetting
people
that.
are going to listen to this. Hopefully. We know one fan. Our number one fan.
One fan.
Should we shout him out?
Clay!
Hey, Clay!
Clay, thanks
Hopefully you've made it this far into the pod.
Thanks for listening.
Clay from St. Louis. Hilarious.
Can't wait to meet you when you come.
What is his last name? Oh my God.
I don't know.
Look it up right now so we can give him a full shout out and people can follow him. I feel so bad. It's in my phone. I've been texting him.
I think it starts with a B, but I'm going to find out.
Beiersdorfer.
Beiersdorfer. Well,
what the fuck?
How did we not remember that?
Beiersdorfer.
Great.
That's weird. Do you like your name?
My first name?
But both. Do you have a middle name?
No.
What?
No, I do.
Shut up.
It's Anna.
That really?
Yeah. What's yours, Elizabeth?
No, that's Anne's.
Okay.
Anne Elizabeth, Sarah Nicole.
Oh, Sarah Nicole. Right. Sarah Nicole Perry. SNP.
Snip.
That's cute. I love my last name.
I think it's cute.
I think my first name is fine. I don't really
Never
care.
met a Sunbee ever in my life.
I didn't meet a Perry. There's a girl from my high school whose name is Claire Perry.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, my last name and my first name are very common. It's annoying.
But-
That's why I like
but you have
Sperry so
Sperry,
much.
yeah,
That's why I love
Sperry
it
is
so
cute,
much.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, if you could change your name to anything, what would it be? You have to have thought about this. I've thought about it all the time.
What, really?
Yeah. If I could change my first name to anything, it would probably be Blair.
Really?
It's cute. I think it's way cuter
Blair's
than Claire.
too cunty for you.
Really, you think?
You're
I
too
think it's
nice to be a
cute.
Blair.
I think it's cute.
I can't believe you've thought about this.
Yeah. I've thought about, if I go into, like, witness protection, I would want something similar to my name so that I would, like, because, like, names that are similar to yours, when you say them, you get, like, that alertness.
Oh,
I'm like,
Blair
I would want it
and
to be
Claire.
similar enough to mine that I would, like, recognize it. And I think it's cuter than Claire.
I disagree.
What would you change yours to? You've never thought about it?
I have I took French class in high school and we all were given a French. Thank you. And we were all given a French name. Did you take a language class?
I took Spanish.
Did you get a Spanish name?
No.
Oh, you guys didn't do that?
No.
So then every time we walked in the room, we were only addressed by our French name, and I chose Gabriella.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Or was it Gabrielle? One of the two. Gabriella.
Did you love it?
I loved it. I felt like I felt like a French Parisian queen every
That's
time
cute
I
that
walked
they
into
did
that
that.
room. It was cute. And my teacher was awful. She was the worst because I don't know lick of French, don't know anything. And I studied it a little bit 2 years ago during the pandemic.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did Babbel for a really long time. I wrote it all out in a notebook. I was
No way.
studying it.
Oh my God,
It's
you were
so
studying?
hard. It's so hard, and
I know one phrase in French.
you have to
Je m'appelle la cacahuète.
My name is Cock.
My name is Peanut.
Why do you know that?
I don't know. I think
Who taught you that?
Someone told me that when I was like in
Freak.
elementary school.
Anyway, well, yeah. So if I want to go to France,
Let's
I feel
go.
so bad. It's like if I could go anywhere in the world, that's where I want to go. But it's the opposite. Where John does not want to go to France. He has
Well, it's
no.
great 'cause me and you
his
will go.
dad taught him to hate French people.
Why?
I don't know. His dad, god awful man.
Why did he
First-
hate French people?
You'll have to ask him. But he literally taught John to that they're snooty and all this stuff. And so
I mean, it's true. I worked at a French restaurant all through college, and they are snooty.
Snoots?
Yeah.
well, they're better than us. Maybe they have a right to be.
Yeah.
snooty.
I worked at Le Pont Quotidien.
Do they have free healthcare?
At Le Pont? Oh, we did in France.
You dumb bitch.
I was like, did I get healthcare? No, I was working part-time.
Does France have free healthcare?
I mean,
If so,
probably.
they're-
it's not America, so probably.
Okay, then they're better.
Yeah,
than
then
us.
they're better than us.
That's all
Yeah.
that I really
I'm
care
sure they
about
do.
right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate that we don't have that.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, I paid
I
$50
can't- I don't want
to
this
get
to be-
told I don't have chlamydia.
I don't. Yeah. So actually, if I'll talk shit about somebody because I know they're not
thank
going to be
God.
listening. Here, does this make you feel better? Actually, yeah. Two things. Shitty roommates. I had a roommate once, a gay guy, who who I didn't know. He was a friend of Jenna's, so it wasn't like my friend.
I think you told me about
It was
this.
a friend of a friend.
Yeah.
And I thought he was really cool at first. And we kind of hit it off, I thought. And he would use my shit. Whatever.
And you were like, I only use moisturizer once every blue moon as is.
Shut up!
So.
All right, fuck off. And I'll use some tonight. You know
No,
what? I'm going to text you.
You need to use sunscreen.
Okay, I'll show you a photo of it tonight.
Yeah, okay.
But this guy would use like my pots, my pans, my forks, my knives, whatever, like my kitchen shit. And I'm like, whatever, we're roommates. And then he would like never take the trash out when it was full. And he would do like all these other things. And then one time he used my pot to make macaroni and cheese. And I wanted to make macaroni and cheese. And he left the pot with crusty old noodles and cheese on the
burner.
In the sink.
Okay.
Dirty.
Enraging.
Yeah.
Yeah, enraging.
I was like 22. I had one
How long was it?
pot. Days.
Days.
I ask him every day.
Days.
Can you please wash my pot? On the third or fourth day, this motherfucker.
Oh, that's
No,
crazy.
this motherfucker looks at me and goes, "If you need it so badly, why don't you wash it?"
Oh, I would have blown up. I can't even fathom.
I mean, I don't know how.
What did you say?
He is just a bad person.
Yeah, what an
Like,
asshole.
I blew up, and
As you should. Oh, God.
No, there had to be like at one point there had to be a roommate meeting, and it was bad.
I would have given anything to watch you blow up at him. That would have been so satisfying.
He was like a child. Like you're already 20 and you're acting like you're 10. So it's like.
Did he end up doing it?
Cleaning it?
Yeah.
No, I think I cleaned it.
Oh my God.
I probably had to. Yeah. Just roommate from hell, and then that didn't last that long. He didn't stay that long, whatever. But that was my roommate from hell, dude.
I'm so sorry.
That's why I've lived alone tried to live alone for most of my life.
Yeah.
Jenna and her boyfriend Patrick were the best roommates that I had, and some of the only ones. Other than that, I've lived alone.
Yeah, I've had bad roommates.
Have you? Worse than
yeah.
the story I just told?
Yeah, I have some stories I can't tell on here.
Really?
I know that I've told you this, though.
Oh, okay.
I know that I have. I would have had to. But no, I can't say it on here. But, yeah, no, I've had really bad roommates. I've had a roommate in college where I had to move out of the dorms.
Oh,
because she would just having, like, threesomes, and I would, like, show up from, like, a long day of classes. It'd be, like, midnight. I have class at 8 a.m. And she would have, like, 10 people in our tiny dorm room. And they'd all be, like, doing drugs. And our room was, like, constantly getting raided by the RAs because she was, like, always drinking and having... And she literally would, like... I'd walk in on her fucking guys all the time. Yeah. And then I went to the whatever, and I was like, I really need to change rooms. And they were like, you have to wait, like, until 6 more weeks or something because I don't know. So I had to wait. And I remember I just moved in and slept on the floor of this guy's room that I was friends with. And then I ended up that was probably the worst. And she ended up getting kicked out of the college shortly after. That one was pretty bad. And then I've had a lot of, like, clingy roommates, you know, where
They're,
it's
like,
like
obsessed with you.
where it's just like we just did a whole day of classes together, and then we did a whole rehearsal period together, and we have 7 hours before we have to do it all again. Why do you want to hang out with me? That's crazy.
That's
or I had this
wild.
one.
I never had that.
I had this one roommate where God, this would piss me off. Like, this was our summer in between 2 different years. She knew I was working at Le Pont Quotidien, and my shifts...
French place.
Yeah, and my shifts there would start I would need to be there at 5:30 a.m., and I lived kind of far because it was on Michigan Ave, so she knew I would wake up at, like, 4:30, and I worked there full time in the summers, so she knew I was waking up at 4:30 a.m. every day. So my routine was that I would, like, you know, wake up at 4:30, go to work. I would be back from work around 2 or 3, and then I would, like, normally take a nap, and then I would go, like, hang out with friends or do whatever. I was taking classes at Second City in the evening, so but I always, like, needed a nap to survive. Mm-hmm. And she knew this, and she would come home from work when she knew I wasn't, like, sleeping in the afternoon and be like, Claire, are you home? Claire, are you home? And I would be like, what's up? Yeah, I'm like taking a nap. And she'd be like, how was your day? And I'd be like, I'm like, hey, yeah, I just got back from my 8-hour shift. I have to be somewhere. I'm going to like lay down for a bit. And she'd be like, oh, you don't want to hang. I literally had so many conversations with her where I was like,
how was your day?
no, literally. And I would have so many conversations where I'd be like, it's not that I don't want to hang out with you. It's that our schedules are a little opposite. And I just like really need to sleep. And then she would like bring people. I remember one time I was so pissed off. I was like in my bed sleeping. It's like 3:30 p.m. I like have to be somewhere else at like 5 p.m. She brings people over. And one of them opens my door and is like, is Claire home? And I'm like, yeah, Claire is home. Claire's home. And she's sleeping. It was so fucking annoying. So annoying.
Damn, that's worse than
it
mine.
was so, but she was always just so like deer in the headlights, like shocked. And I would be like, dude, like I'm not, like it's not that I don't like you, but it's just that like when you come home, you don't need to yell my name. Because it was like open door, bag down. Claire? Claire, are you home? Like I was like, why do you need to check to see if I'm home? Like, for what? Just, like, go about your day.
Maybe she wanted to jerk off or something.
I mean, maybe. But I would just be like, I don't know why you need to know if I'm home. Like, just go to your room and do whatever you're going to do. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
That's so fucking funny, dude.
It was so weird.
That is so funny.
Yeah, she was sweet, but she was just, like, so clingy. Like, just, like, glomming onto me all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wish her the best.
That's amazing, and that's why we do this.
That's why we do this.
That is why we do it. That's why it's done.
Mm-hmm.
And stay tuned. I think we're going to do these weekly.
Weekly, yeah, every Wednesday, probably.
But then release them.
Whenever.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So I don't know what day
I
it
don't
is
know
for
yet.
you guys.
Yeah.
But for us, it's Wednesday.
For us, it's, yeah, I was going to say, oh, now I get I don't know what day you're listening to this on, but
exactly.
It's Wednesday for us.
Yeah.
It's Wednesday, 2023.
Ooh, yeah. 2023.
Yep. It's January 2023. So if you
Ma-
guys,
and
you guys
maybe-
might get this a little later.
Maybe like it's an
I'm kidding.
apocalypse world and it's like 3066.
Yeah.
And somebody finds this an ancient
And they're like,
recording.
they listen to this and they're like, wow, Sarah really needs to use sunscreen. And also, I want to be the 11th person that has a crush on Claire. It's 3. It's 3, not 11.
And scene.
And scene. Thank you.